Good morning. So I have a package. So I wanted to do the unboxing with you guys. This is from Luvme Hair. It is a bob, glueless bob wig. So we're going to go ahead and unwrap this box today. Let's go ahead and get this unwrapped. All right, so the wig is in this nice little bag. And this is the user guide, wig cap, and a little carrying case. It comes with the edge brush and it looks like a mirror. So that's what came in my box. Let's go ahead and get into this wig. So we're going to go ahead and open this up. Okay. So far, so pretty. Let's go ahead and take the net off. Okay guys, so here's the wig. This is nice actually. It's really soft. It's a natural, I would say this is a natural brown. It's not jet black, which is what I thought I ordered, but it's still fine. So inside, of course, see, you have your net. You have your clips on both sides, as well as in the back. You also have the strap to help out with, and of course, the additional wig straps, which I'm going to go ahead and put on here right quick. And then now we're going to go ahead and, since this is a glueless wig, because I don't like messing with the glue, let's go ahead and cut this lace off. We're going to go ahead and put this wig on now. So I'm going to add the clips. Now I know everybody puts their wig on differently. I put it on however it works for me. So, okay guys, the wig is on. I don't really think I need to do much to it, but I'm going to go ahead and comb it on out. And there you have it. So it is a very simple, easy wig to put on. I think we're going to go ahead and bump the ends a little bit. So let's see here. I would prefer it to be a little bit more flat, but we'll see what it gives me if I just bump it down a little bit. Yeah, I think I want it like that. So let's go ahead and just bump it down real easy, real quick. You don't need to be a beautician to know how to do that. Just want it to be straight. And it's actually curling really well. I will tell you that right now. The heat is taking the heat very well. So this, like I said before, this is human hair. And my flat iron is on, I have it on 380, so it takes very good heat. As you guys can see, I don't really see much shedding. And of course, it's like Peyton said, is it bobbing? So guys, yes, I love this wig. It's very soft. This is going to be one of my everyday wigs because it's so simple. And in my busy life, it is something that I definitely need. Something that's very simple. So if you like this wig, I believe Luvme have a special going on right now. A lot of specials going on right now because of the end of the year. Take advantage of this wig. This wig, I bought this wig, I think it was like $79.90. So it's really nice. And thank you so much to Luvme Hair for sending me my wig very quick, guys. This wig, I ordered this wig, I want to say about a week ago, and it was here the same week. So they moved it out really quickly. I got it real fast, so really happy about the product and the quality of the hair. So it's just combing through it. I think it looks great. So, all right, guys. So let's go ahead and get into this vlog. Good morning from cold ass Minnesota. Okay, guys, so it's Saturday morning here. I went downstairs. I had the continental breakfast that they give you guys, and it was good. You know, not to eat those eggs, even though the eggs are real, they're pasteurized, so when they get them, they're already frozen, and they have to put them in the oven to warm them up, and then that's when they chop it all up to make it look like it's scrambled, but it's like a big block. So you don't want to eat those. That's just a little tip from what I learned, because they do have to add some extra stuff to be able to get them frozen that way. Anyway, so I went ahead, I got the breakfast, and I brought back a little Danish along with some cranberry juice for later. So today is the day of my cousin's grand opening, so I'll be getting up, getting dressed in a little bit. It's still pretty early here right now. It's like 7 something. I went down there just to eat because I woke up hungry, even though I had dinner last night. Yeah, so guys, now that another day has passed, guys, I'll tell you right now, yesterday was a mother lover. Okay, I had so many hiccups just to get here. The flight was late leaving from Texas. I got to Atlanta, had to run for my life just to get the dog, just to get to the flight, then get on the flight. Up in midair, the guy, they had just got finished passing out these drinks. This guy was on his second Jack Daniel that was sitting in front of me, a brother, and now I have to, because when you are a nurse, any type of medical personnel, that you have swore an oath that you will protect someone. It doesn't matter if it's your day off. It doesn't matter. If you know what you're doing, you're supposed to do it. So I saw everything that happened. He was having a seizure, so I had to go ahead and jump into action to, you know, make sure he's okay. He'd never had a seizure before, he said. That was his first time. He did vomit up everything, including the Jack Daniels. He was very weak. Luckily, I wasn't the only medic on board. There was a retired major as well, so both of us are retired, and we both equally took turns making sure he was okay. I will tell you this, guys, that flight went from being an hour and 15 more minutes in the air to 30 minutes in the air. That plane took off. It took off. I knew they could go faster. I knew they could go faster. So yeah, they got us there in record time. When we look like I'm getting dark right here, okay, but whatever, I'm black anyway. When we arrived, you know, the MTs came on board to get him off. He was very weak, guys. He's 53 years old, and he had a stroke, not a stroke, I'm sorry, a seizure. He was not aware of his health conditions. He said he never had high blood pressure, because the first thing we thought was maybe he was a diabetic. That was the first thing. So realistically, we don't know what could have been the trigger point, but we do know he wasn't taking care of himself. It's very important, guys, that you go and get yourself checked out, you know, eat healthy, do, you know, try to live a little bit more healthy of a lifestyle, because this could have turned very fatal. Thank goodness for the staff that was on board with us, that they was very professional. And I know this sounds bad because my girlfriend works for Spirit, but let's just say they're not always friendly on those flights, but everybody was equally concerned for him, and they made sure that everything was okay. Now, we did have an idiot on there that kept trying to get another drink. He just wanted to be center of attention. He was upset because the flight attendants were, you know, trying to make sure they gave us everything that we needed to be able to make sure that this guy was okay on this flight. So they was kept telling him, sir, we would deal with you, we would help you, give us a minute to handle the situation. He clearly sees there's a situation. He's on the side of me. I'm like, dude, this could be you. Then when we land, they had already made on the intercom telling you, everybody stay seated until the MT is going to come on board, and we ask that you just be patient until we get the emergency situation out the way. This man is having a fit. Tell me, oh, I need to get off now. I need to get off now. They taking too long. No, they wasn't. They was already there. Once we pulled up, the EMTs was already out there. The fire department was already out there waiting on us, because we didn't even have to, you know, normally when you land, you have to slowly get on and all that other stuff over there to the terminal. No, the minute we landed, they had already had, you know, the radios was already directed everybody else to stand still, because we came straight down and went straight up to the terminal. We did not have to wait for nothing. Okay, so he was just carrying on, just being extra. I really cannot stand people that way. You have to have a heart when there's somebody else, you know, doing things like this. So that was that with that idiot. But overall, we pray that, you know, he's okay, and that, you know, he will start to, you know, get the help that he needs. My cousin said she gonna be here at 8 o'clock in the morning. She ain't called me yet, but I just heard that phone beat. Let me see. Let's see. Oh, I got a text. Oh, my cousin is already talking. She's gonna be here in 10 minutes. Trying to get myself together to get up out of here. Child, this wig. When I went to get my facial, you know, I'm laying down, so it got bent up in the back here, so I'm trying to correct it so I can have some oomph going on, you know. Oh my God. So trying to get some oomph to the look here. I guess go from there. So my flight was delayed again. But I'm going to go to the airport to see what I can do. Maybe I might have to take another flight out with another airlines, preferably. Because I've been looking at American and everybody else, and their flight's leaving with no problem. So I don't know what the hell going on with Frontier. The reason why they don't have a flight. But I know one thing for certain, two things for sure. I got to go. I cannot be subjecting myself to this. So, yeah. And I'm hearing the flights leaving because I can hear the planes from my room. I'm on the 6th floor. And I can hear every time a flight comes in or if they're leaving out, I can hear them. So, again, like I said before, I don't know what the heck going on with Frontier. So I'm trying to get this together. I know these people want this room. Why when I'm in the shower, guys? Why they just open up the fucking door? I hear the man saying, housekeeping. Since when do the men open up the damn door? And I never had a dude open up my door for housekeeping. Normally it's always a female, you know? So I was kind of surprised. A man, and I'm in the damn shower naked. Like, what the hell? He said, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. And not only did he just not, instead of him just saying he's sorry from in there, do you know he opened up the fucking bathroom door? What the fuck is that about? So, yeah. I will be having a little talk with the front. I will say, guys, this experience at this particular hotel, this Hilton, was not a really good experience this time, to be honest with you. It definitely wasn't. So I'm not for sure what the hell is going on. But this was a real bad experience this time. Last time I stayed, it was a great experience. No problems with the driver that picked me up from the airport. None of that. But this time, there was a guy, he was rude the whole way. I mean, everything about him was just nasty. Like Peyton said, is it Bobby? So, yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. So, with that being said, I got flyaways, but ain't nobody got time for this because I'm gonna end up putting on the Scully anyway. So, yeah, it was bad. The guy at the guy who picked us up from the airport, the shuttle for the hotel, he went on ahead. First, he was rude with the lady. So, you know, it's tons of people were standing out there. It's cold, it's snowing, and it's raining. And so naturally, nobody's going to stand outside to wait for you. And you took forever because he took way longer than 10 minutes to come get us. I can tell you that right now. Anyways, so when he showed up, you know, some of us, like I knew the shuttle from the first time I came here. Everybody was not aware that was the shuttle. Anyways, the lady was walking and she was walking kind of slow, but she had a big ass duffel bag and she had a luggage she's trying to carry, and she has her cell phone to her ear, and it sounded like she was doing a business call. Okay, so oh boy decides he's just gonna be a flat out asshole. So he was just impatient because he had just got finished loading everybody's stuff into the car, into the van, into the shuttle van, and then he jumps back up out of the, let me turn this light on so you guys can see me better. So he turns the light back on. I'm sorry, he gets out of, talking about turning lights back on, talking about me turning the light on so you can see me. Well, he turns the, he opens the door again because he had already put everybody's stuff inside the shuttle. So he jumps back out. He said, this hotel is for Hilton, Spring Hill, Hamilton, you know, naming all the hotels, right? He said, if you're supposed to be getting on here, you need to get off here right now unless you're going to get left. That's what he said. And he said, I will leave you. So the woman puts the phone down and she's talking. She's like, are you talking to me? He said, yes, I'm talking to you. So she come walking. She goes to the back of the shuttle van, waiting for him to put her things in there. He said, since you took your precious time, you can put them in yourself. I'm not putting them in there. I'm like, oh, goddamn. She's like, oh my. So another guy that was on the shuttle, he got off and he went and, you know, put the lady things on in there. So she came in and she was like, you are very rude. He said, you are too. So he said, other people got things to, you know, so he just started blah, 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 blah. Now, mind you, when I got on this shuttle, It was cold as hell. I said, it is very cold in here. He said, you'll be all right. The hotel is right around the corner. You can hold off for a minute. Just keep your jacket on. I'm like, oh my God. So when we got off, we went and I complained to the management about him. And it was like, oh, well, I complained to the front desk first. And she's like, well, I'm just going to talk to him. I said, no, I need to speak to management. Management, okay? So they go and get management, and me and the lady, we basically address the situation, the behavior that we was experiencing from him, which was totally unacceptable. And they were like, oh, well, we're sorry, blah, 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 you know, that old Band-Aid they put over stuff, okay? But nothing wasn't done because when I came back in last night, he was still working, so I guess, you know, you got to take what you can get right now because everybody is like, oh, I don't need this job, and they will quit a job very fast if you feel like you got to chastise them. They're not going to listen to you telling them what to do. They're not going to do it. I guess I'll pick y'all back up again when we get inside the airport because this camera is something else. Let me show you. This camera is something else. I don't like this camera, so let me show you why I don't like this damn camera. So you see this, guys? Can you see? This is a huge lens. This comes off. I can see if it was just one little set of a camera, but it has this huge lens. Without this lens, guys, you cannot screen it. You won't be able to see yourself. I didn't know that when I purchased this camera, but I'll tell you right now, I don't like it, and I think I'm going to return it because I don't like it. And try to find me another camera that doesn't have this big ass piece of hardware on it. Well, anyways, guys, so I'm dressed, and same thing I wore to the airport, I'm going to wear it back to the airport because ain't nobody got time to be changing massive amount of clothes. So yeah, let me go ahead and put you guys up, and I will probably pick you guys back up when we make it to Denver.